Hi guys, I'm gonna try to talk to y'all real quick so my camera doesn't overheat as I am driving and y'all are in the sun. So we had such a good workout today. Like I was saying, at the end of the workout, I ended up talking with Tamika, my gym friend, and we always have really good conversations. Like our conversations go from like talking about friendships, talking about zodiac signs, to talking about working out, nutrition, all of the things. And yeah, so one thing that we had talked about was like she was struggling on like getting her protein in and like just being on her nutrition plan because she wants to get back to a tone and lean state, but she is having a hard time because obviously she's not gravitating towards that food, and or she's just like not interested in it. And yeah, diet culture says like, you know, even if you don't want it, you should just eat it anyways. But she's like, I'm not trying to get stage ready slim, I'm just trying to like lose like 10 pounds maybe, if that, just lose some body fat so I can tone up. And I was like, girl, eat the carbs, increase your carbs. She was like, so you're telling me not to focus on the protein? That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, no, I'm like, still focus on your protein. But what I'm saying is, if you're craving sugar, because I was like, I was at this point, and I don't even know if I talked to you guys on a vlog about it, but I was like, if you're craving sugar, and you want candy, and chocolate, and sugar, and you're opting for the protein, sugary protein bar, versus, I might contradict myself right there, versus the protein, then up the carbs. I was like, you're better off having oatmeal, which is higher carb. You're better having that bagel with cream cheese, which is carbs. You're better having noodles, any kind of noodles, Thai noodles, spaghetti, you know, Alfredo. Like, you're better off having that, because at least you're still getting protein from the noodles. You're still getting protein from the sauce, depending on how you make it or if it's store-bought. You're still getting protein if you add meat and vegetables in it. You're still upping your carbs because you have like a rice or a grain, a noodle, or versus going for that candy or that sugar. And I was like, and also you're getting a meal out of it versus like just eating a high carb protein bar or high sugary protein bar, and you're still unsatisfied, you still have hunger cravings, and more than likely you're still going to eat something later, and you could either be overeating or still undereating, but you have high saturated fat and high sugars. So I was like, just increase the carbs, and eventually those carbs will help keep you full, and then you'll eventually want to eat the healthier option. So I hope that tip helps somebody out there, because it helped me once I had to break the cycle of my eating pattern. First thing I did was I was like, okay, let's move the body, because now we're eating and we're not moving, so we're gaining weight. Cool, I moved the body. Now how do I fix my eating without getting me into a toxic eating cycle, eating pattern? Like, how do I try to fix my relationship with food? Okay, if I'm craving sugar, yeah, I might have sugar, but before I get to like restricting myself or getting more serious about it, I'm like, let's have the carbs. Let's limit the sugar, but we're gonna have the carbs, and then keep carbs and protein. That's what I focus on, carbs and protein. And eventually the carbs started lowering and I started focusing on proteins. So yeah, I don't know if that made any sense. I don't know if I, you know, am saying things that make sense. I don't know if I'm like, I can't even think of the word right now, being a hypocrite or whatever, but I'm just like, I told her, I was like, me and you, we're not doing this to get on stage and be a bodybuilder. We're doing this for a healthy lifestyle, to keep muscle in our bodies, so the older we get, we continue to stay healthy and we don't have any like severe health problems. That's what we're doing. We're trying to get our body at a state where it's saying that all of our blood work and all our levels are good. We don't have no diseases, no hypertension, no high blood pressure, no high blood sugar. That's what we're doing it for. So if you have to heal your relationship with food, do that. Opt for the carb. And that's just me as a regular person, not a dietitian, not a bodybuilder, not a nutritionist, not nothing. Just a regular girl trying to figure it out. If y'all seen Girls Meets World, Johnny Barnes, a regular guy. That's it. I'm just a regular girl trying to figure it out just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I am done with the workout. I am doing another 20 minutes on the elliptical at the end. I was able to run my mile, y'all, at the beginning. So I'm proud of myself. I got my 1 mile in this week. We got our 1 mile in. We got 2 more to go. I gotta go run to the bank real quick, put some money in the bank. Then I gotta run back to the store. And yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. Let's run our errands. And then we gotta get to work. Should I go to Box Chicks and try to get a matcha? But I can make matcha at home. That's why I gotta go to the store. I'm out of peanut butter, I'm out of ranch, so I need to go do that. Alright, I'm here at the bank. Let's do what we got to do.
Hold on, cause I'm right here. Girl, I'ma stick with you. Yeah, I'ma stick with you, darling. Hold on, cause I'm right here. Girl, I'ma stick with you. Yeah, I'ma stick with you, darling. When I left, I didn't mean it. Got me driving around town. Church Street and Avenida, where we used to get down. Every time I see that light, where we used to wait for days. We caught up in these thoughts, wishing that we still wait.
Okay guys, so for the post-workout meal, I'm having some ground turkey that I had made. Actually, this is organic ground beef that I made the other day with some teriyaki sauce on it. There's like a little tiny bit of vegetables and then 2 eggs, some strawberries, and I'm gonna take my shot. And that's a post-workout meal. I'm not hungry, and also I know I want to eat lunch in like 3 hours or so, so we're keeping it light, we're keeping it fresh. Okay, protein, and then we have our sugary carb, which is the strawberry. Also, gonna finish drinking my water, and I made some liquid IV in here. So we got our drinks, and we're off to go get some work done. Guys, it's 8 p.m. It's 7 p.m. Friday, 9:05. No, it's 8 p.m. Wednesday. And guess what? I'm just starting my day. Mind y'all, it's about like an hour and a half before it's my bedtime. Why am I just starting my day, just going outside, just going to the gym at 8 p.m.? That's not me, but whatever. Sometimes the schedule changes. Sometimes you gotta do things that it's hard to take, that is outside your normal schedule, which is okay. Now, I'm heading to the gym because I want to do some cardio. I've been slumming it up today. I haven't been in the best mood. My emotions have been all over the place. I've been frustrated. I've been emotional. I've been sad. Just all over the place. Tired, sleepy, etc. Girl, turn this air on. So we are not going to let that dictate the rest of our night, and we're going to pull it together, and we're going to take ourselves to the gym and sweat it out. At the end of the day, I know if I hit that workout, sweat it out, I'll feel much better. Mind y'all, it's an hour and a half. I could just eat dinner, go to sleep, and then go to the gym tomorrow, but I don't want that also to affect my mood tomorrow, because I have a full body day and I want to be happy and I want to have a good gym workout. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like no, go sweat that. Go sweat it out. Go do some cardio. You haven't done much movement today at all anyways. So you're going to have a much better day tomorrow if you just go move your body. I was going to go do a heels class, a dance class today, but I'm like, no. First of all, I'm going to be on this freeway this weekend, so I'm trying to minimize the amount of times I'm going to be on freeway. So I was just like, no, just go to the gym. It's right up the street. You can be in and out. You could do an hour. The bare minimum. The least you could do is an hour, and that's going to pick up your mood. And then you could just come home, shower, eat, and still go to bed. So that's the plan. So I'm going to go do my cardio. I just want to chime in here and tell y'all, don't let other people dictate your day. Like, you can always change the outcome before you go to sleep. And that's that. You can always change your mood. You can always pick yourself up. You just have to get up, get out of your comfort zone, and do what you need to do. And that's what I'm doing what I need to do. So, even though it looks like morning time, I'm going to talk to y'all later because it's hot as heck and I need to roll these windows down. Peace.
Hold on, 'cause I'm right here. Girl, I'ma stick with you. Yeah, I'ma stick with you, darling. Hold on, 'cause I'm right here. Girl, I'ma stick with you. Yeah.
People, another day, another workout. Energy's low. I'm still pretty pissed off. And that's it. Yesterday after the workout, I felt better. Got home, immediately got upset and irritated. Then went to bed, woke up, still have like some rage in me. You know what I'm saying? So, regardless to say, either way, we still go to the gym. Made it back from work and we got a little snack haul. They bought some healthier, what are these, healthier alternative snacks? That's what you're saying? Or just healthy versions of snacks that we like. Either way, they have less grams of sugar. So the brand is called Back to Nature and we're gonna try some chocolate chip cookies. Look how small this pack is, bro. The box was small, but here's what the cookie looks like. It looks like a mini baked cookie. And it's hard. I don't like hard cookies. Only Oreos. They actually taste homemade though. They're a little dry, but they taste good. Yeah, I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. If it was like slightly moist, maybe like a 6.5 out of 10. If they're a little bit moist, a little bit more moist, I'll bump it up to like a 7.5. And then we also got a bunch of Smart Sweets. I just dropped one. We got the tropical sour patches, the, why am I trying to read upside down? Sour watermelon bites, the sweet chews, the gummy bears, and the Swedish fish. So here we got the cheesy, it doesn't even say cheesy Cheez-Its, it says cheesy crackers, which is supposed to be like Cheez-Its. Low-key, I want to open all these and taste them for y'all, but I don't want to open all of them at the same time because I want to keep them fresh until we're ready to eat them. We have the classic circle crackers here. So this is giving like rich. We have the rosemary olive oil stone ground wheat. That's a mouthful. Natural crackers. So I guess it's supposed to be like a wheat thin. And then we got the classic cream, which is supposed to be like an Oreo. 1 gram of protein. I mean, there's not really protein in it. Oh, just kidding. There's so many more. We have pink Himalayan flatbread cracker. Wow, that. This would be good to put like, Babe doesn't like avocado, nor does he like tuna, but this would be good. Have like a little cracker. Like have the golden cream. So this is giving like vanilla golden Oreo. I almost said vanilla wafer. These got a little zing to them. like, what does it taste like to me? It tastes like those Ritz crackers, like the ranch, but the puff version. I like these two. I'll give it an 8.5. So let me break down the plan for y'all. The plan was to get up, make myself some breakfast. We're gonna go to yoga today. Cool, we're taking it easy. We finished our week of workouts. We now have a rest day, but it's technically still Friday today. So I'm like, what do I do? Boom, yoga. I need to stretch. I need to woosah. I need to relax. I need to heal. I need to meditate. Got you. Cool. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and I will have at least an hour to 45 minutes in order to get myself together for yoga. Why do we always do this to ourselves? We make a plan. We know what the plan is. We want to execute the plan, and yet you could have went car. And yet we want to talk ourselves out of doing the things that we literally plan to do. Why do I always do that to myself? I have no idea why I always do that to myself. But less than 15 minutes to get into this class. Because one thing about a yoga studio, they're going to lock the doors on you. They're going to lock you out if you're not there on time. And I had a whole plan. I was starting to execute the plan. But once I got on my phone, that damn phone, the plan went out the window, y'all. The plan went out the window. Did I wake up to choose violence today? Maybe. Am I feeling some type of way? Maybe. I need to breathe. But yeah, good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. This is how we're starting off the day. We're heading to yoga. I'm going to try to hurry up and drink as much pre-workout as I can. We're going to get this day started. It's going to be a good day. We have lots planned. We got to stop by the store. We just starting off feisty, sassy this morning. We are starting off sassy AF. Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. We woke up with an ant problem. So now we're taking everything out the cabinets and making sure we wipe it down and spray it down. See, y'all, I've been outside. I've been gone. And I haven't done my spring cleaning like I normally do. Because, you know, these ants, they don't like the vinegars, they don't like the lemons, they don't like the lavender. And usually, every 4 months, every 3-4 months, I go through and I rewipe everything. And just keep it clean, organized, and spray it down for these bugs. But because I've been outside and I've been doing things and I haven't been home, I haven't gotten that chance. So the ants got in, but we are gonna fix that today. I don't know if I told y'all I want to go to the park. Well, I know I told my cousin I want to go to the park and go to the Juneteenth event, but it doesn't look like that's happening because we gotta take care of business. You know, they tell you to buy a home, but they don't tell you you gotta fix it. They don't tell you gotta pest control it. They tell you to buy the home, but they don't tell you gotta clean it and maintain it. But I made me a matcha. I have a pot of hot water with some vinegar on it. Yeah, this is a much needed deep clean. So let's deep clean the kitchen.
I'ma stick with you, darling. Hold on, cause I'm right here. Girl, I'ma stick with you. Yeah, I'ma stick with you.